Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I'd just like to begin by saying thank you to everyone who has watched the videos and for the kind comments that you've put through, and for everyone who's visited my Etsy shop. I'm very grateful for all of your support. Today I'm going to do something just a little bit different. I am going to do a new project in the next couple of days, but today I thought, because it's getting near Christmas and we're all making Christmas gifts and little things for our Christmas stalls, I would show you what's available that we have done so far, and all of the patterns for these are in my Etsy shop. So I'm going to give you a few ideas for little gifts and for gifts that cost a little bit less money. So let's start with kitchen items, small things, not a lot of cost in making them, but they sell very well. We've got our last project was the pot holders. There's 4 on the one pattern: the reindeer, the Christmas baubles, the snowman and Christmas stocking. So they're all on one pattern. Now, to go along with those, if you remember, we did the double oven gloves. We did those. I'll put that around that way, you can see it a bit better. And there's the Santa Claus and the snowman. There again, they sell very well and they will fill up a nice space on your stall. Alongside of that, if you had spare fabric, you might like to make some bowl cozies. Now, there's a pattern for those which is that size, but if you wanted to make a bigger one, all you have to do is cut your square bigger and just decrease the little darts in the side, and it makes a flatter surface for the microwave to put a plate in. So I've done one in a Christmas fabric, and I did a nice blue one because I like birds, so I did a nice blue one there. And that one is just, got a thread on there. That one is just I think it's a New Zealand print actually. It looks rather like those shells you have in New Zealand. So that looks very nice. You could coordinate any of those together for a gift for kitchens. The next 3 things are, I'll begin with the cup holders. Now, if you have a cold drink at the table, very often, if you've got something that's got a lot of ice in a can or a glass, you can find that they drip and they leave damp patches all over your cloth, indoors or out. So these are little cup holders. They're just a piece of fabric, Velcro. That's just an empty one. They just fasten together like that. You can bring them into the shape of your thing, so you can put anything inside of them, cans, anything. They keep your cups nice and dry, and if it's a hot drink, of course they keep them a bit cooler. So there's that. The next thing is there is a Christmas cracker. Oops, we'll sit him up. Christmas cracker. Now, I make these, reuse them every year. So they always match my Christmas table. So I've got several different kinds. You have a cardboard piece in the middle, a cardboard roll in the middle. I use a nice firm one. You can put all the goodies inside of that, and it's just a flat piece of fabric rolled up, ribbon on the end, and you can use them year after year after year. That one has a nice Christmas pattern on. It's a bird on some holly, so that's another thing. And then for your Christmas table as well, you always like to give a favour, or we do. We have additional things by the placemats, and you can put a chocolate inside of these. This is a little favour bag, just gold fabrics and a little bit of ribbon and a ring. Very easy to make, very quick to do, and you can put anything inside for the children or for adults, and that makes you a really nice finish to your Christmas table. Plus the fact you can choose any colour to match all your things with these things. You could use gold for your Christmas crackers, gold for that. You can use black and white. I've done black and gold, green and red, all different colours, even blues. So that's 3 more things that you can actually make very easily, doesn't cost much, and they sell well. The next thing is, because a lot of people do have Christmas outside here at parks and barbecues and the beach, because we have such good weather, so these make a really nice little gift. It's just a serviette holder, nice Christmas serviette, paper serviettes inside, made out of nice Christmas fabric. So that's always a nice useful gift, and they do sell really well. And of course, when you are barbecuing or when you're picnicking outside, people can have a bit of trouble. They need more serviettes, or they lose their knife and their fork. Now, I've got metal cutlery in here, but you could put the plastic cutlery in. It's just a little cutlery holder with a serviette inside, just a nice Christmas, turn it over, nice Christmas design, and that sells really well. The pattern shows you how to make this one, but you can make as many as you like. The third thing is if you're taking a bottle of wine. Now this is a little bottle collar that dresses your bottle of wine up a little bit, and you can put a button on it. The pattern has an actual button on here, but I put a little bit of braid round and a couple of little blingy stones on there. I think that looks rather nice. So you can give a gift of a bottle collar as well. So that's 3 more things that you can do regarding your Christmas picnic or your kitchen or table anywhere. Next, there was the Christmas mug rugs. Now these 3 come in one pattern. There's the snowman, the holly and the Christmas tree, and they're just the right size for a nice cup of hot chocolate or something and a couple of biscuits. And when you're picnicking or having a meal outside, it's very handy. If you don't need a great big table mat, you can put these down for the drinks and any goodies on the side. There's also a pattern for, there is a musical instrument. There is one with a guitar. I haven't got the guitar on here at the moment. I think somebody has probably liked that and carried it off. But there's the musical instruments. There's one for children's parties with the balloons on. So they come in 2 separate patterns, and you can really go to town on them. The templates for all these different shapes are in this pattern, and these are a regular shape. Now I do have patterns in the Etsy shop for normal Christmas stockings, but these, mustn't forget the other furry friends. This is a bone-shaped Christmas stocking for a dog, and these 2 are little fish things for a few little treats for your cats. Easy again to make. There's a pattern that covers all of them in the Etsy shop, so don't forget the furry friends. The pencil case is done on the same pattern as the humbag. I've put an applique of a snowflake, 2 stars, fill it with pencils, coloured pencils, crayons or something, or even, I don't know, put lollies in there if you wanted. Very acceptable little gift and easy to make, sells well. This is a tissue box cover. There's always children who don't like using the tissues very much, so I thought if I made something that looked really pretty, something that would appeal to children, easy to put a new box in, just unbutton, no forcing the tissue box in, easy to get your tissues out through the opening. Looks very, very nice. Children like it. You can do it in Christmas, any fabric you like. It's a good pattern, takes a nice family size box of Kleenex. So that's the tissue box and the pencil case. Now when I made the pencil case, I said that was made from the humbag pattern. Now this is my own personal humbag. You can make it in Christmas, you can make it in anything you like, but I actually like this, and for a very peculiar reason. When I am stacking my leftover binding pieces, I store them in there because you can put this in the cupboard and it's not going to crush anything in. When you've got your bits and pieces in boxes, you've got to fit them in like the Tetris almost into your cupboards and drawers. But this, you can squish and squash this, and it makes a really handy little bag to put all bits and pieces from your sewing in. So you can see that's the end, as this would be the end for the pencil case. You just alter the other end. This is done exactly in the opposite direction, but that one is done the same both ends. So that's another gift. This, I love this little bag. It's got 6 handy little pockets in. You can put all kinds of things, scissors, everything in there, and it holds a nice amount. You can do it like I've done in Christmas, or you can do it in a gift bag. You can put somebody's name on it. You can even offer them a reduced rate or something on your stall for a gift that somebody buys. So I like that one. I think that's really a nice gift. 2 little things that you can actually put on your stalls. Now everybody loves these. When there's a new baby, these are shoulder rugs. They're made from flannel, of course, but you can get some nice flannels now, probably even Christmas. So they're simple to make. You can change sew them by the dozen virtually. So you can make all of those with pretty things on. They are a good gift or a good stall filler. That we will pop there because I reckon that's one of the best sellers you can have. This is just a piece of bunting, but when you've got this is just unicorn. I do have some in Christmas, but I didn't get those out. You can put these around. It's just your bunting and 2 little rings on the top, and you can pin that on the front of your cloth on your stalls, and it looks really nice. Gives it that really nice welcome feeling when they come to your stalls. So there's 2 more things there that sell well, and you can make them with little effort. Now if you've got a bit of extra time, these are really nice Christmas tree decorations. Now I haven't got many of them, and they are packed away with Christmas things unfortunately, but they're very easy to make. They're 2 rounds of fabric. I fussy cut them out, so I've got the snowman in the middle, and then little seed beads all the way around, piece of ribbon, tie, and then you can make as many of those as you like, and they look really, really pretty on the tree. This is one we did, I think we did it 2 years ago now. It's a little Christmas wall hanging, and it has a little pleated border on the squares, so you can make it from scrap fabrics. You can have 3 pieces of fabric. They're not all the same, they're just offcuts of the same piece. Now this is really nice because it's a gift for somebody who doesn't have much space. So if you have somebody that you visit at Christmas and they're in a tiny room of their own or whatever, this will bring a little bit of Christmas cheer into the room for them. And I think that this is I use this myself because I just love this. Not a lot of space, doesn't take up much space at all, and it's very, very simple to make. So this is going to be our next project. It's a Christmas card holder. Now we don't get many Christmas cards now, but this is just really nice for a few Christmas cards to hang in a small space. You can make it as long or as short as you like. So this is going to be our next project. It can be too long. It's got a pocket. Pull that up. Has a nice pocket on the bottom, and you can shorten anything in here. You can bring up the pot up to the bottom. You can cut out one of these if you haven't got enough Christmas cards. You can just draw it up, and instead of having that section in, you can miss that section out. It's a really good little thing to have, and that's going to be our next Christmas project in a few days' time. So that gives you an idea of the things we've actually already done. A lot of you have, but if you haven't, some people are telling me that they want to know where can they find the pattern for this or the pattern for that. The links are on the bottom of the video for all the items in the Etsy shop. So if you have any trouble and you can't download for some reason, let us know and we'll find an alternative way of getting you the pattern. So until next time, I just want to say once again, thank you for all the people who have sent such wonderful comments. Please like, give us a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the notification bell, because that's a really good way of you getting all the new projects as soon as they come out. And then I will see you again with this other project next time.